next kind of transitions that we want to talk about are transitions that link different movements together or change sides, change directions, so that we can either do another set of the movement that we began on one side and we're going to repeat it on the other side, or now I'm ready to finish the movements that I've been doing and start a new pattern of movements, but I want to go to the other side. Hope that all made sense. Anyway, we've picked two basic transitions to use for linking different movements together or changing sides. And the first one we want to talk about is called the drag. Now, the drag is just a very simple concept, and it's kind of like I'm going to go from my final position of whatever movement I'm doing, in this case I'm doing parting horse's mane, and simply take my outstretched hands and drag them across the horizontal line here, right? I'm not really making a lot of different movements or change of positions or circles with my hand. I'm simply going to drag it across the horizontal line. Then I go back to my beginning position, which is embracing the moon, part horse's mane, and after doing my sit back, embrace the moon, part horse's mane, see these repetitions. Now again, drag across the horizontal line to start over. Here's another example using brush knee. So I have just finished my final brush knee repetition, and I'm going to change sides. And so I simply sit back and drag the outstretched hand across the horizontal, then to my beginning position, and then develop into my first repetition there. Another fancier and really fun kind of transition is something we call the double spiral. So the double spiral is sort of a large looping movement here, and don't get confused by it. It's really just kind of drawing a big circle. That's all it is. So for example, if I finish with my parting horse's mane here, I'm going to slide this hand underneath. Now I've got my wrists crossed here, and one hand will go down and around, the other hand will go up and around. So both hands are independently spiraling. If you just do it and just kind of like, it really just sort of naturally falls into place, right? I've finished my final repetition here, cross hands. One hand goes up, one hand goes down. They both circle around until finally, voila, I'm back in my beginning position for the next parting horse's mane. I sit back, embrace the moon, part horse's mane. Now I'm ready to double spiral all the way around until I am here again, part horse's mane. Some movements lend themselves to this double spiral and some movements do not. It is a little less elegant to try to go into a double spiral from here, from brush knee position, for example, although it can be done. You could do it, but I would just stick with the drag on that one.